Hi guys, I'm Anne and welcome to Chronically Beautiful, where we are trying to live our best life even though we probably don't feel like it. And today we're just gonna get ready. So if you wanna see how I got all this stuff all over my face, stay tuned. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And I would love it if you made some comments down below or even shared this video with a friend. And finally, if you enjoy the video, please do give it a thumbs up. That really helps YouTube to notice me. And don't forget to ring the bell so that you can be notified of all my future uploads. All right, you guys, let's dive right in. Okay, so I have already washed and prepped and moisturized. You can see I just took a shower and I'm gonna do a hair video thing. So we're gonna do this with wet hair, but I'm gonna start with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have been really sick this week, so please excuse all of my and whatnot. I had my birthday this week, and I usually like to film and vlog and all that kind of crap on my birthday, and I say usually because I've done it once because I've had this channel for a year, but I just felt so bad that day. I was not doing it. I missed 2 days of week this work. 2 days of week this work? I missed 2 days of work this week. Probably should have missed more, but you know, there isn't another music teacher, so you gotta go in. But oh, that's a lot of that. That's okay. I was just really feeling those cracks here in my forehead. But yeah, despite the fact that I was sick, I think I still had a rather nice birthday. You can see that I'm all red all through here. I have been blowing my nose constantly. I am a wreck. I am working with a new microphone. I got a new microphone for my birthday. It's a little Rode mic with a little like floofy thing on it. So we'll see. If the sound is weird, that's why, but I'm going to try to film today with it and just kind of see what happens and hope for the best. So having a little birthday party tonight that my husband put together for me. That was so nice. Thanks, Alex. So I'm just going to get ready. I'm still not feeling the best. I've been on antibiotics for days, so I don't think I'm going to infect my guests, but I'm exhausted. Fully exhausted. All right, for foundation, I'm going to go in with this foundation. It is Laura Geller Filter First Luminous Foundation. And I like this. I'm not a full coverage kind of gal. Oh, you know what? Hang on, I'm gonna go get something. Okay, so I got my little microphone for my birthday, and I also got a Clarisonic brush. So I have the foundation brush head thing, so I'm gonna use that, and we're gonna see. I tried it the other night, and I feel like it just mushed all the foundation down into my pores and made it look terrible. But it was like the end of the long day. I didn't have a fresh face. I didn't powder. I didn't do anything. So we're going to give it a try. I had a Clarisonic that I bought about a year ago, but it was not a Clarisonic. I got it on Wish. It was like a totally fake one, but I had been using it and it crapped out. And I definitely noticed a difference in my skin because I use it at night to wash my face, and my skin was just not as like healthy looking. It looked just kind of dull and cruddy. So I'm glad to have this back. And this one definitely is more gentle than the fake version that I had. And when I got the fake version, it was like $26. Now you can't find a fake one for like less than $50. This was $85, and it came with a bunch of CeraVe stuff, which is a great price because I think when this first came out, it was like almost $200. And like the fanciest one that's out now is really expensive, and it has Bluetooth, and like I don't need my face brush to connect with my phone. I think I can remember to wash my face. So all right, we're just gonna go for it with this. I'm just gonna squirt her right on because that's what all the girls do on Instagram. All right, that's a big hot mess though, isn't it? All right, we'll just start with this one side and kind of see how it goes. I have used this foundation before. I do like it. Like I said, I'm not super full coverage. I don't feel like I need to be, but maybe a little more today because I'm all splotchy from being sick. We're going to go with a little bit more. I'm just going to kind of put it right on the brush. Sort of see what happens that way. Kind of mush it on there a little. And then continue on. I am really pale right now. Like I said, that being sick this week really took it out of me. You can hear this thing doing little boop boop boos, little beeps. You can hear it vibrating. That's because it goes for so long and then it beeps, and that's supposed to tell you when to change sections when you're washing your face, which I do like. I do use that, and it's a nice little feature, but it's kind of a pain when I'm trying to do this. So yeah, just buffing it in. Yeah, it does definitely like get the foundation down into the pores, that's for sure. But do I want that? I don't know if I want that. I'm not sure. We'll see after I get all of my powder and everything on. This is the first time I've really used this full out for this purpose. And it does look nice, but it's definitely down in there. I'll load it up again. You hear my family in the background? That's because I have one and they live here. So sorry. Went a little heavy-handed on that side. That's okay though. Good gravy. I'm gonna wipe some of that over here. We may have to go. Oh my good God in heaven, look at that. I'm a mess. I went way overboard that time. I did 2 squirts on the other side, but I did them in a different way. So this is not good. And there was some residual from the other side still on the brush. So it's clearly I'm gonna have to do some cleanup with a sponge or something. Well, I think I started off okay with this, but now I've ruined it. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna see if I can't just like blend this sucker out. Now, so here's the thing with this. You can't use too much product or else you get these drag lines. I had just enough on the other side, and then I overdid it like crazy on this side, and now I've like totally ruined the whole thing. So I guess we've learned that today about the Clarisonic foundation brush attachment. You cannot use too much product. So now I'm gonna go wet a sponge and fix this mess. I'm back. I have a beauty blender. Well, it's not a beauty blender because I'm too cheap to pay $20 for that. But it is a Shop Miss A version, which has like the flat side, which I really like. And it is $1.50 or something. And they're so soft, super nice. I really, really highly recommend these sponges. There are so many good things on Shop Miss A, but definitely if you're going to place an order, get one of these sponges. They come in a million different shapes and colors. You can get them in a multi-pack now. So yeah, definitely with that brush, it worked really well. And then I put the same amount of product over here, but I put it into the brush and I still had some left over from this side, I think. And that's why it got all streaky and crazy. It did work though. I just overdid it with the foundation. So if you're struggling with your Clarisonic and it's getting all streaky and liney, probably you're using too much foundation. So I'm just kind of patting those lines out and getting this into the skin. I'm using a concealer today that is new to me. It's not new, but it's new to me. Is anyone else taking advantage of all of the January clearance on all the makeup everywhere? They redo all their displays and so much new makeup comes out in January that everybody's got a ton of makeup on clearance all over the place, like buckets and buckets of it. There's especially Physicians Formula right now has a ton. Kokie, Revlon, Burt's Bees. I've seen so much like at Meijer, especially Rite Aid. Make sure you check that out. Now is the time for good clearance. But I thought this was interesting. Something I really think is cool about this is the applicator. It's kind of a weird shaped applicator. It's not a normal doe foot. So I think that's pretty interesting. So we're going to give this a try. I don't know if it's exactly my right shade, but it actually looks like it's going to work. So we'll see. I often use and really enjoy the e.l.f. 16-hour camo, of course, shape tape, although that can be a little much sometimes. And of course I do my under eye, and then I do all of my like these lines, I lighten them up so like brings them forward. It's kind of the opposite of contouring. And then just all the other places where I've got crap wrong with my skin. I don't like to do on my forehead though, because my forehead is wrinkly enough and it gets all like caught up in my forehead wrinkles and nobody needs that. All right, well, I have this out, so I might as well use it. Usually I use a brush for concealer, but I got my little sponge out today, so let's give it a whirl. So how's everyone been? What's new with you? I am getting into festival season at work, which is not festival season like it is in the makeup world, but band festival. And we are getting ready for that and getting ready for a big upcoming performance for all my high school students in my ballroom dance classes and my show choir. It's just a really fun time at work right now. We just have lots of cool stuff on the horizon, and it's the time before we're getting too close, so it's not just stressful yet. It's just at the fun time where we're just getting to be creative and amazing, but we're not right up next to it and getting all stressed out. That'll be next month. And at home, Amelia has started playing tennis and she loves it, which is cool. Nathan is well into baseball season, enjoying ski club. The Hubs is playing the heck out of his guitar all the time, which I think is so cool. And I am doing this. I'm doing the Weight Watchers thing, trying to. Man, I was sick all week, so it was just really, really hard to stay on track when you're sick. But I've been doing meal prepping and doing well. I'm going to throw some of this on because why the heck not? It's Revolution Skin Kiss. It's like a cream bronzer kind of thing that I just kind of really enjoy. So I am using this brush. It's a Paris Tools GT19 big fat brush, but I got this brush, and I'm just going to go lightly into it. I got this brush from Copycat Beauty. And it's an interesting line, the Copycat Beauty. I would definitely check it out. I got a palette that is a dupe for the gingerbread, the Too Faced gingerbread palette, and it's a great palette. Super high quality. I used it constantly during the holiday season because there's just a beautiful shimmery forest green in it. So yeah, highly recommend. So I'm not contouring per se, just adding a little color because I have been sick and I look like a dead body. So like I said, not a legit contour situation, but just a little something. Next I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer, and it is not a super dark bronzer. It's in the shade Ticket to Brazil. I am not using a super dark bronzer because I don't want to look crazy. I'm going to use this It Cosmetics brush that my amazing friend Pam got me. She works at Ulta, so she's my hookup now. She always finds the good clearance buys and hooks me up on birthdays and such. She got me through the January no-buy makeup situation because she gave me my Christmas present and my birthday present during that time, so it was okay. Everything was fine. But yeah, hitting those clearance sales definitely blew the no-buy. Didn't make it through all of January, but I did okay. I was at least very aware of my makeup addiction problem during that time. I'll say that. I bought less. Okay, gonna use this Kokie blush trio. Super cute. It has just some beautiful colors in it. My light is washing them out, but it is a really pretty, just kind of pink, mauvey pinky kind of colors. I'm using this No Name brush from TJ Maxx. It's just a nice angled blush brush. This is the first time I've worn makeup since last Saturday, probably, which was the 80s night bowling thing, which I am going to put that video up if I haven't already. And we ended up winning the 80s costume contest that night, which is pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. So just adding a little color, not trying to be crazy. For highlight, oh, I forgot the powder. Shoot. Okay, well, I have this Too Faced Do You powder that I'm going to use. I love the way that this thing, it's got this little thing, and then it looks like it's on fire. It's like smoking. But it's got this little like net, so you don't have to sprinkle the powder out. You just can like tap in there with your brush, and it goes back down. It's really, really cool. This is the first Too Faced powder I've had, or the only one I have, so I don't know if they're all like that, but I really, really like it. I'm going to go in with my little e.l.f. Novella Noir little setting brush. Yeah, and you just tap right on that little net, and it gives you what you need. Definitely should have done this before blush and bronzer, but what can you do? I wanted to make sure too that I powdered because it's a little much. This is an illuminating powder, so it is probably given like a major amount of flashback in this light right now. It looks nice in person though, I will say that. A little dab will do ya, that's for sure. And this powder also smells like watermelon, which I'm not big on smells. In fact, I yell at my students all the time for things that smell, but this smells really good. Okay, now we will go in with some highlighter. I'm going to use the Revolution Beauty Rose Quartz Loose Highlight. I'm going to use my Sigma fan brush. This is kind of a chunky highlight. But when it's on, I don't feel like it's like, well, I think we can get it there. It's not a super blinding highlight. Whoa, okay, well that is, zing. I feel like sometimes I don't realize exactly what's happening with my makeup because of my lighting situation. But I do have a nice big ring light here now, so I really should be able to clearly see what is happening. Maybe it's just my eyes. Cool, all right, there's that. We're gonna kind of dull that down a little bit. Pretty highlight. Gotta love Revolution Beauty. Love, love, love. For eyebrows, I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm going in with this little e.l.f. medium. It's just a little eyebrow thing. Here's the thing about this though. Look at how teeny that wand is. I like the product, but I do not like the applicator.
It's just too damn small.
And it's very like wobbly. So I don't have a lot of control with what I'm doing. It's like I almost have to go in and brush them first and then put this on after. For my lips, as a liner, even though it's not a liner, I'm going to use this e.l.f. It is a lip crayon in the color Praline, but I'm going to use it as a liner because it's the right color and it's nearby. Yeah, I definitely feel like I can see all of my pores. And maybe that's just because you can see all of my pores because I'm a 41-year-old woman. That's probably it. For my lip color, I am using this Kissable liquid lipstick by Kokie. It is in the shade Sublime. We shall see. All right, for my eye look today, I'm going to use this palette. I love these palettes by BH Cosmetics. They're the Glam Reflection, and there were 4 of them. I only got 3 of them because the 4th one was a nude one, and I have enough of that, although this is pretty nude too. This is the Rosé collection, and it is a pretty nudie one, but it's like pinky nudes, and I just thought it was beautiful. So we are going to do an eye look with this. And I think it's going to be pretty. So my brushes are filthy, but I have been waiting to clean them because I found one of those brush cleaner things that like spins it dry at Marshall's. And let's just start in this middle shade right here. And whoop, okay, there's a lot of color there. And I want to do a review on it. Would you like that? Should I do that? All right, so I'm just slapping this on. We're going to kind of go through this quickly. So I'm filming in my bedroom right now. This is where I sit to get ready. This is where the magic happens. I don't usually talk when I'm doing these makeup videos. I usually just film when I'm getting ready in the morning, and Alex is usually over there sleeping, so I don't talk. I just do a voiceover later. So this is like an actual get ready with me, which is pretty fun. So I am going in with this like orangey color, which is really pretty and pretty pigmented. I think that's going to add some nice sort of dimension under there. People always say that. What does that actually mean? I don't know. I know what I mean, but I don't know how to explain it. Just add some depth. Yeah, I have not worn makeup for a week, which is really strange for me. And I've gone out in public several times. Not that I'm like a never go out in public kind of gal, but like I'm like, usually I'm not going to go out to dinner or something without some makeup on my face, because I just enjoy wearing it, and like, why waste an opportunity to put some makeup on? But I just have not felt well, you guys. All the kids at school had some lately. It's like bronchitis, and, you know, sinus infection, and blah blah blah. Oh look, there's lipstick all over my teeth. Hope that's been there for a while. Lipstick on the teeth trick, then it ends up on the finger and not on the inner part of your lips. Wish I'd have done that a minute ago. All right, next I'm going to take this little Morphe M574 little kind of pencil-y brush, and I'm going to go in with this color right here, this kind of dark brown. I'm just going to put it here in the outer corner, darken this up. Like, that looks all crazy, but that's okay, because we're going to blend it out. It's all about the blend. I always just keep the brush that I use, like my original transition shade, I just keep that nearby and use that for like the majority of the blending. All right, we're going to go into this guy on the lid, and I'm with the plan, with just a flat shader brush, with the plan of putting some light shimmery thing on it later. Just hope that that works, because the shimmery shade in here that I thought I was going to use is more brown and less maroon. I'm looking for maroon. Ooh, I like that. My skin is so dry right now, like my eyelids sound like sandpaper on them. I'm on a steroid pack, which like dries out your whole body. I've been taking what's the word I'm looking for? Decongestants, because I cannot breathe. So I'm like the Sahara Desert right now. Okay, this little guy, it's like a little pencil brush thing. And I'm going to go under my eye with this like sparkly brown one on the lower lash line. Not impressed with that shade. It's just kind of like, brown. Here I am. It's brown. I expected more from you. Now we're going to go into this guy up here, and I am going to put that on my lid on the inner corner and maybe to the center, just with my finger. And kind of just pop that on there. Okay, nope, just kidding with the finger. We're going to go in with the flat brush with some setting spray. Gotta move my camera to get to it, and I just unplugged you. All right, so I'm going to go into this little shade up here, and I'm going to load up a flat shader brush, and then I'm going to hit it with some setting spray so I can get some major color payoff, and just kind of pack it into the inner part of the lid to the like middle-ish, and then I'll kind of fill in. And then I'll put a little bit more on there while the brush is still wet, and that's when we really get our pop. See that? Yeah. I like that. Okay, now we're going to do it again. Love that. Then I'm going to go back in with this brush that had the kind of darker brown shade and sort of just kind of blend that out right there a little bit. And I'm going to go into this little shade right here for the inner corner. Just going to use my pinky. And using my giant brush here, I'm going to go right there for the brow bone. All right, you guys, I'm going to go do lashes off camera because I am reviewing a new product, and then we will come back and just have like a final little thought. All right, bye. All right, you guys, this is the finished look, and I am wearing the new Falscara Lash Kit by Kiss, and if you want to see my review on that and how badly it went, check out that video. I'll have it here as well. So thank you so much, you guys, for coming on this adventure with me and getting ready with me. I hope that you had as much fun as I did. Keep coming back. Take care of you.